and during all times. So things, even the presidents and top generals were not allowed to even visit inside those places. He was a trauma doctor, and during Clinton presidency, they come to him and say, we cannot, as a president or people from Congress, do this because they were threats against many that were thinking this has to be known, like whistleblower. In front of these young children, say you have to do it. In this conference now, in the beginning.
Well, hello, Leslie. Can you hear us?
He says if it hadn't been for my wife to be like a rock, I would.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, thanks so much for joining us. As you can see, we're having rain here at our location, but we are in fact live and in living color. I'm going to let Stuart Sinclair Weeks get us started out. Leslie's here. You need to. We're streaming, so you need to let people know what we're doing.
So, friends, we are at the Memorial Circle. So this is Stuart Weeks. In a rainy afternoon, we're at the Memorial Circle for Henry David Thoreau. And I want to walk around it and read the different statements here. And I'll let you all see. The first is Adolf Leopold. Just a moment. So we have, it's a bit rainy. Excuse me, friends. The land is a community. It's a little hard to read here. Is the basic concept that land is a community is a basic concept of ecology. But that land is to be loved and respected is an extension of ethics. Is an extension of ethics. Waldo Leopold. Then we go to Chief Standing Bear. The old Lakota was wise. He knew that man's heart away from nature became hard, for he knew that lack of respect for growing living things soon led to a lack of respect for humans too. If anybody wishes to join me as I read these, you're welcome to. We next go, friends. We're dealing with the raindrops and everything. There is a symbolic as well as actual beauty in the migration of the birds, the ebb and flow of the tides, the folded bud ready for the spring. There is something infinitely healing in the repeated forms of nature. The assurance that Dawn comes after night, and spring after the winter. Rachel Carson. Continuing. It is our task in our time and in our generation to hand down undiminished to those who come after us, as was handed down to us by those who went before, the natural wealth and the beauty which is ours. To do this will require constant attention and vigilance, sustained, vigorous vigor and imagination. John F. Kennedy. We have lived by the assumption that what was good for us would be good for the world. We have been wrong. We must change our lives so that it will be possible to live by the contrary assumption that what is good for the world will be good for us. And that requires that we make the effort to know the world, to learn what is good for it. We must learn to cooperate in its processes and to yield to the limits. For I do not doubt that it is only on the condition of humility and reverence before the world that our species will be able to remain in it. Wendell Berry. And now Martin Luther King Jr. A freedom ride into Mississippi, a peaceful protest in Albany, Georgia, are outgrowths of this Thoreau's insistence that evil must be resisted, and that to moral man, no moral man can patiently adjust to injustice. Martin Luther King Jr. Arthur. Henry, you searched for essences at Walden. At Walden. And with her succeeded in your own mind, or not. You hit upon an ethic with a solid feel to it. Nature is our explorer. is to explore forever. You can help me clear this. It is our crucible and refuge. It is our natural home. It is all these things. Save it, you said, in wilderness is the preservation of the world.
In wildness.
In wildness. Thank you, Arthur.
It's a big difference.
Thank you. In wildness. And this was by surely our stewardship is its only hope. We will be wise to listen carefully to the heart, then act with rational intention and all the tools we can gather and bring to bear. Affectionately yours, Edward Wilson. We are honoring, friends, these great spirits who've been moved by the life of Thoreau in this semicircle here. And now
A little undercover of the Wood brothers and sisters.
and now we come to Thoreau's own words. What could be a greater miracle?
But those were Thoreau's words from the essay Walking, where in wildness is the preservation of the world.
Right? What could be a greater miracle than could a greater miracle take place than for us to look through each other's eyes for an instant? What could be a greater miracle than to look into each other's eyes for an instant? We come to Emerson. The country knows not yet, or in the least part, how great a son it is lost. His soul was made for the noblest society. Wherever there is knowledge, wherever there is virtue, wherever there is beauty, he will find a home. Some keep the Sabbath going to church. I keep it staying at home with a bobolink for a chorister and an orchard for a dome. God preaches, a noted clergyman, and the sermon is never long. So instead of getting to heaven at last, I'm going all along. Emily Dickinson. I only went out for a walk and finally concluded to stay out till sundown. For going out, I found was really going in. John Muir. And then the final words by Gandhi. What is faith if it is not translated into action? Mohandas K. Gandhi. What is faith if it is not translated into action?
Everyone dying whatever in their hospital. They put
Is this still going?
COVID.
Yeah.
Is there anybody with us?
It's twice the death rate
of the
Leslie?
average country in
Leslie?
Europe from COVID.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, you're there.
So were you able to hear, if I may ask, what was read?
On and off, yes. I have children running around the house, so
I
sometimes I
appreciate that.
can't hear.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Those are
Well,
being streamed as well.
we read these wonderful testaments from these remarkable figures. I think, do you grandmothers have anything you wish to offer before we depart from this sacred circle?
Not at this time.
Okay. So we are, I won't say we're battling with the elements, we're working with the elements,
We're living as our ancestors did, with the elements, in the rain.
right?
What is today?
Independence
The
Day.
4th of July.
Yes. So Leslie, we will be convening as a schedule notes later at Eden, the old manse of Emerson and Hawthorne by the Old North Bridge. I think we're going to cut this section a little shorter, but I'm glad you're with us, and blessings on your children.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll be in touch.
Okay. Have a good
You're welcome.
afternoon.
What?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Leslie. All right, everyone else, we're gonna wind this up. Thank you for joining us.
Have you